how's it going guys, 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the best combat warrior scripts. So as you can see, these are all 4 of them right here, and if you're looking for them, I'm going to have all the links down below in the description, so yeah. So starting off on Nova.xyz, which actually just got updated pretty recently. It has a ton of cool stuff on it, like a kill aura, as you can see right here. You just walk next to people and it's going to kill them for you. Also an auto parry, which is going to parry them for you. And then you even have an anti-parry, so no one can parry you, and you're basically just indestructible. I mean, you might get hit like here and there from a crossbow or something, but you're never gonna die in a fair 1v1, of course. So yeah, if you're wondering how you get these things, this is where the kill aura is. This is where my auto-equip is, which is just gonna automatically equip my sickle every time I just, unequip it. Here's your anti-parry, and you can actually set a chance to it. So if you want to make it look a little bit more legit, as you can see, that guy just got auto-parried. Let's see if I can auto-parry that guy. Okay, well that guy actually got me from a double team. So that's another thing people can do. There we go, I parried that guy. But yeah, people can double team you, and if you want to make it look a little bit less legit and just completely destroy people, you can also do that too. So this is sometimes a little bit glitchy, so don't mind me if it kind of bugs out, but I'm going to try to do the custom distance on the kill aura. So as you can see right here, custom kill aura distance and then kill aura. And as you can see, I'm getting some hits. Got a kill. No one's even anywhere near me and I'm getting another kill, another kill. How many kills am I gonna get? That's the 3rd one. Another double kill. See, look, this is how far away I can be from them. I could be like all the way across the map, and if I increase this a little bit more, eventually their anti-cheat's gonna detect it, but this is just completely insane. I mean, as you can see, I'm getting double kill, triple kill, quadruple kill, whatever the heck, everything under the sun. I only have 44 kills in this game because I wasn't really using it earlier. But yeah, so there's that. And to be completely honest, their anti-cheat in this game is like completely trash because as you can see, I just got the combat warrior and I actually made like 2 videos using this account and they still haven't banned me. And I was even using the feature that I'm showing you right now with this kill aura from across the map, so if you want to use it, I guess you don't really have to be too careful because clearly it just works. And if you're wondering how this works, it just teleports your weapon around the map, as you can see. So it's definitely a lot more safe anti-cheat wise than like a normal reach would be or something like that. So let's check the chat, how many people are mad. These hackers, bro, hackers are hell. You get the idea, people are going to be really mad at you if you use this. But of course, as I said earlier, if you want to make it look more legit, you can do the kill aura and make the distance a little bit lower so it's like a reasonable distance. And then turn off auto parry or turn down the distance on it, and then also turn down the auto parry chance. So here's my recommendation: if you're like a lower level player, do like a 30% chance. If you're like a mid level, do like 40, and if you're a higher level, do 60 and beyond. And that's just if you're trying to not get banned, but of course if you get banned, you could just make an alt account really fast. It's really easy to get unbanned. And then you have a stomp aura, so you can stomp people from across the map. You can, which is just basically finishing them off. I don't know why it says stomp. You can whitelist your friends from the kill aura so that they won't get affected by it. Here is this tab has nothing on it. I think that's supposed to be an auto farm. Here's your ESP. And I'm just using this script for the ESP because it has a little bit more options on it, but it has a kind of a weird word on the right here. I'm not going to show you it. But yeah, if you want to get this script, it's also a pretty good ESP script. And I think this script also has a crossbow aimbot on it. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff there. And then here's the tab where all of like the just blatant stuff comes in, where any normal good player would be able to tell that you're cheating, but it's just a really easy tool to use. So right here you have no fall damage, which as you can probably see, if I jump up here and jump off, I take no damage. No ragdoll, no dash cooldown, infinite stamina, pretty self-explanatory. And then I'm just walking fast because I have my walk speed turned on. But yeah, I'm not even clicking my mouse by the way, I'm just walking in circles around this guy and killing him. Here's your no utility damage, and you can also load and save configs. But yeah, that's all I'm going to showcase for this script so far because it's just so much stuff on it. Let me disable all this stuff really quick. Disable everything. Let's disable the features. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to move on to the second best GUI, which I'd have to say is either Project Hook or this alpha script. Because if you're wondering, this script right here, the alpha one, which is this purple thing, just has alpha on the bottom right, bottom left with no name. This is actually an edited version of a different script, so it has a lot more stuff on it now. They added some like updated stuff, like they added an auto parry, they added emotes, they added infinite parry, And yeah, just tons of cool stuff on here. It actually lists what they are. So here's the Rage tab where people will know that you're cheating. Here's the Player tab where you have your just stuff like this. Here's your Combat, which is some normal stuff. The Reach is honestly not that blatant because people don't really pay attention to how far away you are because they'll just assume you had like a long weapon. Here's your Aimbot, Silent Aim. This is all the stuff for your crossbow or longbow or something like that. I don't really have any of those on this account, but yeah. So there's all that stuff. You have your Kill Aura and Reach. Let me show you that right here. Turn on these two features. It says I'm on a spawn cooldown. Just wait for that to go away. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna walk over here, find some guy. Let's look for, let's kill Fart. Let's see what he does. Okay, it doesn't really look like this Kill Aura is working. Maybe I'm not close enough. Okay, yeah, so I was just not close enough. It does work. As you can see, I got an assist. Assist again. Here's your auto parry. I'm going to enable this. See what happens. Oh, it just ended. But yeah, you get the idea with this script. This is mainly just a script people use to get their bow aimbot, because the other script that I showed that had bow aimbot on it was kind of glitchy. So here's your ESP. Here's your fling, which I don't really think works. But yeah, overall, really good script. Let me show you the, actually honestly just as good as this script. It's called Project Hook. And this is the most like OG GUI. It's been getting updated for probably 6 or 7, maybe even like 8 months to a year. I have no idea. So here's your walk speed, and this is probably the most legit looking GUI too. So like if you use this, people won't think you're cheating too much. Jump power, walk speed, they have a cap on it, so you won't get detected by the anti-cheat. Here's your no fall damage, infinite stamina. Let's see what else they have. They have the disable, you can disable everything. There's some more features for just getting around the map. Combat, Kill Aura, and auto parry. Let's just enable everything, to be honest. Okay, yeah, so that's everything on this GUI, and I'm gonna come over here and just stand next to him. As you can see, this is how it works. So he's dead. Walk over here, and he's dead. Yeah, this is actually like a really good Kill Aura. Just all around really good. Even though there's no settings for it, it's still a really good GUI. But yeah, overall, of course, if you're trying to be more legit, the GUIs that let you change the percentages on stuff, like the distance over here, or the percentages on your anti-parry and auto-parry, it's going to be a lot more legit looking. But yeah, clearly this works. People are saying like hacker man. Let's check my kills really quick. Okay, so I'm in first place. Let's try to like stay in first place, because usually whenever I'm making these videos, I don't actually stay in first place. I just kind of like stop killing people. Yeah, this is how you can play. And if you want me to show you the best, well, my favorite legit settings, let me show you how that works right here. So I'm going to show you the settings that I would use if I was just an average player like you guys who was trying to just like level up pretty much and just get better at the game. Well, not actually get better. Clearly we're kind of bad at the game if we're cheating, but you get the idea. Just like trying to improve your account, maybe level up and not get banned in the process. Here's the most legit looking settings. So for auto parry distance, I would set this to 7. The auto parry chance, I would do 50. Anti-parry. Actually, let's turn off anti-parry because that's like blatant. Okay, so I'm going to turn on auto parry. I'm going to turn on auto equip, auto revive, fast respawn, because these are undetectable. Here's your Kill Aura. Let's change this distance to 10. Or actually, yeah, let's just do 9. That's pretty good. And also you could do a teleport behind, which I would not recommend because it's just blatant. But yeah, Stomp Aura, let's not turn that on. Let's go over here and turn on the ESP. So let's just pretend you have ESP on. That's completely undetectable no matter what. Okay, so here's some other stuff. For no fall damage, literally no one's ever going to find out that you're falling from a high height. No one looks at you. So you could do no fall damage. You could do infinite stamina, no dash cooldown. You could do no jump cooldown. I don't really think that's reasonable though, because any good player would be able to figure out that you're jumping too fast. Honestly, this is another cool thing you could do, is increase your walk speed just like a little bit. So do something like 25, just enough so that you can catch up to people without like being really fast. And then here's one of the most overpowered things that you could do that no one really ever talks about, is the no utility damage, because no one's ever gonna like figure out that you didn't just dodge it. They're just gonna like basically assume that something happened or it didn't really kill you or something. Here's your infinite air. You could do, I think that's it. Maybe jump whenever. Let's turn that off actually. Okay, miscellaneous 2. Don't turn on any of this stuff, of course, because it's just blatant. And yeah, so here's your legit settings. Let's see how this plays out. As you can see, I'm like a little bit faster than people. Or actually, let's turn this up a little bit. I'm not really that fast at all. Let me turn this up to the walk speed. Oh yeah, right here on the MISC 1 tab. So let's turn this up a little bit. Let's go to 30. Okay, that might be a little bit too fast. No, this is perfect. Maybe like 28. So this speed right here is the speed that you can go where people won't really know. And then let's test out the kill aura. Also, you're gonna want to be clicking with your mouse when you're using the kill aura. As you can see, we respawn really fast. So now I can catch up to this guy a little bit, kill him. You should get an auto parry there we go. I got an auto parry 50% of the time. So yeah, this just looks like a really good player right now. It doesn't really look like a cheater. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you can, and as always, peace.